Okay, let's dive into this. We're exploring Thomas Levenson's A Pox on Fools, a 300-year history of anti-vaccination movements.
So do you think intense vaccine opposition was just born recently on social media? Think again.
Levenson reveals this is actually a 300-year-old movement. They're literally repeating the exact same arguments today.
The book categorizes this historical opposition into three distinct groups: true believers, grifters, and cynics.
Look at this timeline. 1721, the 19th century, and 1901 perfectly anchor the core arguments still used today.
Argument 1. Vaccines interfere with God's will. During the 1721 smallpox outbreaks, folks claimed inoculation defied nature.
Fast forward to the 19th century. Arguments shifted, claiming clean living and hygiene alone were totally enough.
But here's the catch. Hygiene just slows the spread. Only vaccines actually stop the infection after exposure.
Which brings us to argument 2. Do vaccines actually do more harm than good?
See, fevers are visible to worried parents, but millions of prevented child deaths? Those remain totally invisible.
Some figures, like Robert F. Kennedy Jr., argue the human body can just fight off diseases naturally.
Yes, historical mistakes happened. But 3 centuries of hard data now undeniably validate vaccine safety and herd immunity.
Argument 3. Personal freedom versus public health mandates. This clash was fiercely tested during the 1901 Boston outbreak.
In Jacobson v. Massachusetts, the Supreme Court ruled that personal freedom cannot infringe upon public health and lives.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is comparing past ignorance with centuries of modern immunological data.
Today, despite having overwhelming objective data, the modern opposition has shifted heavily into deep political polarization.
According to Levenson's analysis, after 2021, Republican affiliation actually became a measurable risk factor for infection.
He warns this modern political rhetoric risks causing completely preventable child suffering and even fatalities.
So the crucial point is this quote from vaccine pioneer Stanley Plotkin, "I've started to regret living this long."
Are we actually moving backward and ignoring 300 years of progress? I'll leave you to ponder that.